No, no, no. Honestly, no.
Hey.
Gosh.
The hell?
Out of the car, Chloe. You're gonna be late.
Shit.
I will say thank you.
Thanks.
Don't use that sarcastic tone with me, young lady. I can see you rolling your eyes.
Hello? I was actually saying
I see everything.
Yeah.
I'll
You're
warn.
very paranoid. Well, Joyce told us to say thank you, and we said
Hello,
thank you.
Black Hell.
We're at prison. The Tempest. Alright. What season is it now? Good luck, seniors. Graduation season, then. The future needs excellence. That's just a phrase that puts pressure on people. That's it. Definitely not something that I want as a slogan for a place that I go to. My college had that sort of slogan too.
Hey!
Is that Elliot?
Oh. Hey, Elliot.
Wait, what happened to your face? Do you need to go to the nurse or something?
What? This? You should see the other guy.
Guess it's
Yeah.
true then. I heard you had a hell of a night. I mean, people are talking about it.
People can eat a dick. Even social media haters can't ruin how awesome last night was.
So, how about the Tempest? Blackwell Theater at its most pretentious.
Yeah.
Pretentious.
Totally.
I know it's gonna be lame, but I was thinking, do you want to go together tomorrow?
Do I get to choose? Maybe?
I try to make it a rule not to go to school any more than I have to. But sitting in the back row and making fun of the drama kids might not suck.
Right?
Making fun of.
That's totally what I was thinking.
Alright. See you in chem.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're kind of not a thing. They could be a thing because he's into her. So kind of like Warren
Gotta track down
and
Steph
Max.
to pick up my DVD. I've still got time before class.
All right, we can
Maybe
do
this
that.
play won't suck. Maybe.
Wait, what was that about L2? Get DVD from Steph. Oh man, she
well,
needs to remind herself of
At
her
least not for
objective.
now.
New! Sci-Fi Movie Club meets 5:30 Wednesdays. New to the genre, let us introduce you to the classics. Have a movie suggestion? See Warren or Brooke. You know, that's cool.
How could I possibly make it through a day in this place without a little chemical assistance?
Drugs, they will mess you up. I mean, they do. They will. Yeah, that's for sure. That will happen. Steph? Hey, I'm at a picnic tables with Mikey. Thanks, on my way. Alright, we're gonna go get that. Excuse me for a moment. Okay, now I got one for Elliot and Mikey and Steph, and we got another journal here. Let's wait on that. Hey, Skip.
Hey, Skip. Stopped any gang wars lately?
Not today. Oof, looks like you did, though.
Huh? Ah, right. Whatever.
I did ask Justin Williams' mom to move her Mercedes out of handicap parking.
That ass.
Yeah, you know how I roll.
It's
So,
Firework
I
Show?
went to the mill last night. Caught Firewalk live.
Yeah, I can see that. Wait, you went to the mill last night?
It was cool.
Yeah.
Whoa, pretty wicked. I didn't know you were into music like that.
It's cool. Good music?
What? Like good music?
Preach it, sister. I'm in a band, actually.
No shit. Really?
We're called Pisshead.
Cool.
It's not a big deal or anything. I mean, I mean, I'm trying to get our demo out there, but it's hard.
His head, huh?
Would you maybe want
It
to hear
is hard.
Our demo, I mean.
Yeah,
Sure thing.
okay.
Great.
The previous security guard, man. I'm not gonna listen to a whole lot of it. It's just supporting, like, they seem to get along nicely, you know, and supporting artist friends and whatever, like, stuff like that is just important.
So, what did you think?
I can't hear it.
I mean, I didn't really get it.
Oh, yeah, it's weird or whatever. We're still trying to find our sound.
Good luck with
Sorry,
that.
man. Goodbye. Yeah, gotta remember, cannot rewind time. Cannot. Hey, Miss Grant.
Miss Grant, the least lame teacher at Blackwell. Wish she could get over the whole push me to succeed thing, though. Morning, Miss Grant.
Chloe, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Everyone's worried about the black eye.
What do you think of this hypothesis? That you'll be in your seat by the time chemistry class begins today.
I don't want to ruin the
Science
mystery.
is all about discovery, Miss Grant. Guess you'll have to wait and see.
With all the changes that's
She's very
happened at
unimpressed.
Blackwell of late, I suppose I can appreciate your consistent wit, Chloe.
What kind of change do you mean?
Well, the Prescotts have made an extremely generous donation to the school, which is good. But instead of going to
Right.
support more science and mathematics, it's all being dedicated to the arts.
You don't think more money should be spent in the arts?
It's not that exactly. I recently made the case that STEM programs should receive more support, but apparently our new donors disagree with me. Such is life, I suppose.
Miss Grant actually
Right.
seems sad.
Yeah. Things will turn
Maybe in
around.
another
Don't worry
6
about
months, a new donor will come along with money for, I don't know, more lasers.
More lasers?
Do we have any lasers?
Sadly, no.
That is sad.
it. That was a cool little interaction, I guess. Miss Rand is cool. Do not walk on the stage. Oh, look at what I'm doing now. Oh, I'm breaking the law. Can I graffiti here? Can I like just graffiti this? Draw on nerds is what she said. Oh, we can ponder. We can ponder existence. Gosh.
I should probably be getting to class, but I just don't care.
I know. It's hard. It's hard to care about the things that you have to do when you're in distress,
That's
like
what
emotional
really
distress.
The internet says it did, but I still can't believe it. Rachel Amber. The drama star, honor student, popular princess of Blackwell swoops in like Batman to save my ass and thrash to Firewalk? Either
Yeah,
that was a dream,
it did
or
happen.
real life just got a shit ton crazier.
And life is actually crazy. You know, reality is crazier than fantasy sometimes. That's just the way that it is, Chloe. That is just the way that it is. Oh. Hello, Principal Wells.
Principal Wells. Hey.
Chloe Price. Is that a black eye?
I'm, yep.
I hope you know that Blackwell
She's
provides
so smug about it,
confidential
too.
counseling services for all our students. We are a safe space for any issue.
I'm good.
Nah, I don't think so.
It's the other guy who needed a safe space. From me.
You never fail to conform to your reputation, do you?
Nah.
Miss Price, the sign clearly says do not walk on the stage. Such disregard for your fellow students' efforts won't alleviate your record of major infractions.
Thank you for being so comprehensive. How about minor
How
ones,
many minor
though?
infractions and a major one?
This is no joke, Miss Price.
Who's joking?
It's
You've seen my
a little
math
bit
grades.
of humor.
Perhaps you will find me less amusing if I mention the various allegations I've been hearing about your drug use. You know Blackwell has a zero-tolerance policy.
I'm not going to talk about that. I plead the fifth.
Person in order to establish the veracity of these allegations, Miss Price. That's what I thought. I'll look forward to seeing you in my office after school today. How does that sound?
Very much not what I want. Actually, no.
Wells really has it out for me. I have to convince him it's in his best interest to back off. Actually, sir, I'm gonna go with no.
Ah.
Nope.
So you're going to mouth off to me now, yes? And here I thought your well of witticisms had finally run dry.
Learn some tolerance.
See, the thing about tolerance
I
is
lost.
that you have to build it up little by little. You can't just start off doing bong rips and expect to be cool, you know? Seriously, I really do.
That's quite enough. I do not need to search you, Miss Price. Your words alone have convinced me of your guilt. You will meet me in my office after school for a formal reprimand.
Well, I messed it up.
Great. Just great.
You know, I thought that what I was doing was regular enough.
Still not supposed to be up here. Still don't really care.
Right. Obviously, if I graffiti any of this right now, it's just gonna end badly for us, so I'm not gonna do it.
Need my DVD from Steph. I bet she's nerding
Yes.
it up with Mikey somewhere.
I know, Chloe. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get your DVD. Final exams? What are you talking about, final exams?
I prefer to wake and bake. But hey, to each their own.
Don't miss out on the most important meal of the day. Treat your body right through the stress finals week. Yeah, we're not gonna do exams. Chloe's not doing exams.
But fire's so pretty.
It also is so dangerous.
No, Chloe. Class is back the other way.
And we do need to go to class. The principal already saw us here today, so no calling Joyce and hoping that she lies for us.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Say no to drugs! Winning while doping isn't winning at all. It's a quick trip to the deep end of failure. It means that you don't really win if you're using a substance. It's cheating and it's not clean. Smoke? Oh. No sucking on tampons. It's the law. I mean, we're already going to the principal's office, so get DVD from Steph we will. Anything else?
Students at
Or is it
Blackwell
just...
have this herd instinct to glom up into little groups, like sheep. And if you just want to be alone, you get labeled like some dangerous outsider.
That's the nature of people,
Just
though.
like
We're
any other prison.
social beings.
Except now the prison follows you wherever you go, thanks to social media. I can't
Right.
believe Rachel posted a photo of the two of us together last night.
Well, you know how it is.
Am I still an outsider if I'm hanging out with Rachel Amber now? And what does it mean that hanging out was so awesome? Does that make me just the same as every other student here? Nah.
Yes and no. Yes and no, actually. I really don't want to elaborate on that, actually. No, that's, I'm good. I really don't want to elaborate on it. This said wall. Can I graffiti this? This is the one? Yes! I found it! Principal Wells rocks! Principal Wells. We're just gonna have to do that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Principal Wells.
Rock idol Wells rocks! That's funny to look at.
I wonder if Wells
That's
is going
funny
to appreciate my
look
art.
at. I don't think he will, honestly. I actually don't think he will. But we have completed the first page of graffiti tags. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, let's look for stuff now. Let's look for stuff. Wildfire?
This makes being high sound like a bad thing.
Yeah, it shouldn't
Evan's
really be
work
that
is
high, huh?
actually pretty good. I'd never tell him that, of course.
Dangers of Forest Fires by Evan Harris. Well, if we're not telling it to Evan, then let's move. Samantha?
Hey, Chloe.
Hey, Samantha. What are you reading?
Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf?
I read that last year in Mrs. Hoyta's English class.
I didn't think you did homework.
Normally I don't, but the play was actually good.
What did you like about it?
It's sad.
The story is about how relationships only work if people are willing to lie to each other.
I'm not sure if you're joking. Sorry, I'm a little slow sometimes.
I'm a little bitchy sometimes, so it's cool.
People always say that. But I think you're actually... Sorry, Chloe. No one says anything like that. I don't know what I'm actually talking about.
I bet.
Well,
I
way
really
to
didn't
screw that
mean
up, huh?
anything.
Yeah, you meant that people say that I'm bitchy. It's fine. We can accept it. We know that we're bitchy. It's fine. It's definitely just fine. It's fine. It's fine. Do you want to talk about something else?
See you in class.
Okay, goodbye, Elliot. That's a no. Hey, Justin. What up, dude?
Damn, girl. That eye looks sick. What's going on?
Crazy house party.
Last night, I scoped out this crazy party at the old mill up north. Kind of a DIY thing.
Wow, no shit. I thought that place was like meth central. My cousin met this hooker there.
Whatever.
and-
It was cool, okay? You wouldn't understand.
Dude. What about Rachel
Hey,
Amber?
out of the blue question, what do you think of Rachel Amber?
She is amazing. If you're into chicks that are hot, smart, and hot.
Dude.
I mean, she
Dude.
helped me out a while back. I was failing algebra hard.
I believe you.
Check it. After I bombed my midterm last fall, she tutored me for the rest of the semester. And then I crushed it. C+.
All right. Guess I'll see you in class.
Word.
Super crushed it. C+. Or at least you passed. That's good. Alright, different table maybe? Hey, Evan.
Need my DVD.
Chloe, I'd like to talk to you about wildfire awareness and prevention.
Good morning to you too, Evan.
According to the Department of Forestry, over 90% of this season's fires were caused by humans. That's a record high and completely preventable.
Why are you doing this?
This is for college, right? I don't believe you actually care about this.
My interest in fire prevention is completely sincere.
Alright.
Besides, I intend to get into college on the strength of my photography alone.
Well, you do a good job
Do you
of
think
that.
Rachel
so-
Amber would be willing to pose for my portfolio?
Nah.
She's so artistic. I bet she would be a dream model. What do you think?
I guess.
Wildfires are
Who says we should
awesome.
prevent fire? Fire is awesome.
While I realize you're being purposefully obstructive, you raise a good point. Many parts of our local ecosystem benefit from fire. Knob cone pine cones, for example, which require temperatures above
Oh, dude is
350
passionate
degrees
about
to open.
trees.
Say knob cone again.
No.
Oh, dude.
I got it.
Wait, one last thing. Will you sign my petition to have a fire safety assembly at school?
It's just... Oh, God. Anything to get out of class, dude.
Sure. I love assemblies. Some of the best naps of my life.
Wow, thanks. I did not see that coming. You being, you know, interested in complicated issues, helping
I
out with the
literally just said that I
public.
was gonna sleep on it.
Do you want me to change my mind?
No.
Thanks. Don't
How
let me sign in
seriously
peace.
am I taking this right now?
Just write Chloe Pierce.
There you go. Just don't expect this to become a habit. Blackwell Academy.
I mean
Home of
Price.
tomorrow's
Why did I say Pierce? Principal. Okay, and Big Mac huge, of course. Sure.
What? Caring about important issues?
Caring in general.
Yeah. Chloe doesn't do caring. Sound a lot like Friends, like Joey doesn't share food kind of deal, you know. Hello? Oh, here we go. Steph and Mikey. Hi.
If I had known the Celestial Avenger was bloodied, I would have totally given him my potion.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Skill challenge?
It's part of the
D&D.
tabletop game we play.
You wouldn't understand.
You know, I used to play.
I used to play with my friend Max. It's been a long time, though.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
One Blade Runner. Director's cut coming right up.
Hey, Blade Runner! Thank you, Steph.
Sweet. $5, right?
Keep it. I'm just glad someone here appreciates the classics. You even asked for the director's cut, which took out the shitty voiceover and replaced it with a sweet dream sequence.
Dream
Nice.
life over real life. That's my motto.
That's not your motto.
Right on.
Hey, do you know if Rachel's a gamer?
Rachel Amber? You're asking me?
Didn't you two go out last night, or was it just like a friend thing?
What's it to you? Sorry, Steph. Like, I don't want to say we're not friends, but we're not friends.
I don't know what you heard, but Rachel and I barely know each other.
Oh, sweet.
What?
Steph has a crush.
Chloe, you should join our game.
Yeah. I don't have 50 hours right now. Thanks, though.
We're at the end of the campaign, so it'll only take, like, 20 minutes. What else have you got to do before class?
Not this, but sure.
What the hell? Game on, nerds.
Yeah.
Here's a character sheet. You are an elf barbarian.
Elf barbarian. I'm totally an elf
Nice.
barbarian.
I could totally see myself as an elf barbarian.
I know, I'm good.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get started. You are both famous heroes in the Kingdom of Avernon, a once peaceful land, now laid to waste by the bloodthirsty raiders of the Black Well. Alone, you have fought your way through the raider camps, seeking their warlord leader, Durgaron, the Unscarred. As you
Okay.
enter the final camp, bloodied and weary, you see your fellow hero approaching from the opposite direction.
I raise my staff to you in greeting. I am Elamon, Wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Averno.
Introduce your character.
Alright, let's check it.
Okay. I'm an elf barbarian named,
Barb?
Barb.
No. Steph.
Hey, give Barb a chance, okay?
Yeah.
The two heroes.
Hold on. Elamon narrows his eyes at the elf in front of him and says, I am here to defeat Durgaron, the Unscarred. In the name of King Tiberius, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
Ah, dude. You're trying to gate block me. According to my character sheet, or I once made a man kebab. I once made a man kebab.
I once stabbed a guy in the chest with a sword, and it went all the way through and killed the guy behind him, too. True story.
You stand at a three-way
Dude,
crossing.
Mikey's
To your left,
so
the
weirded
raiders'
out.
training ground. To your right, their prison camp. Straight ahead, an enormous, ostentatious tent that could only belong to Durgaron, the Unscarred. Which way do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the Durg.
Yeah.
Elamon frowns. The raiders could have some good loot at the training ground, and surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
Your choice,
The
newbie.
newbie says,
Where do you wish to go?
let's go to the prison camp then, if that's the case.
Guess it's time to free some peeps. Let's go to the prison camp.
You behold a field of standing
Just
iron
play
cages,
D&D, man.
each imprisoning a human villager, calling out for you to free them. Only a small, elderly dragonkin is keeping watch. He notices you, and in terror, runs into one of the few empty cages and locks himself in.
Ah, poor little guy. What's a dragon?
Dragonkin are like little dragon people. They're assholes. I bet he has all the keys.
Oh, okay. Hey, shitface! Get out of there!
The dragonkin hops up and down, shaking his ring of keys at you. He shouts in a strange language. Whatever he's saying probably isn't flattering.
Got any useful spells in that robe of yours?
Nothing that wouldn't blow up the cage and everything in it.
Let's intimidate it.
Intimidate. That's a skill I have. Can I do that? I want the little bastard to shit his pants.
You can try. What do you say?
Listen up, you little lizard.
Unfortunately, he doesn't speak common, which means he
I
can't—
cast communication on the dragonkin.
Shit. Really?
Now he can understand every word you say.
Time to work some real magic.
So this is called a skill challenge, where you try to use—
Oh, I know what this is. I grab the bars of the cage and lean in, nice and close.
He steps back, his scaly skin quivering in fear. What do you say?
Shoes.
You know what I love? Making shoes out of dragonkin. I point at my shoes. I'm wearing a pair, now. Air dragonkins. There's something special about your scaly skin, how it's waterproof but also breathes. So comfy.
He doesn't seem to like that idea.
Neither do I.
The dragonkin pleads with you. Please don't harm me, tall one. But I cannot give you key. Durgaron much taller and meaner than you.
I could make you shorter.
You're short, I say. But you can always get shorter. Give me the key, or I'll chop off your legs and beat you to death with them.
The dragon
We won. We won that one.
you, looking left and right. He opens his jaws and you think he's about to yell for help.
I interrupt his yell by shoving my axe into the cage, pinning his head to the bars without hurting him. Then I say the following.
This is going to be good.
Here's what's up. I'm going to carve the skin from your bones. Then I'm going to turn your skin into a little leather handbag that I'll shove your skinless body into so I can carry it around with me wherever I go. That way, the next time some asshat refuses to give me a key I want, I can pull your body out and show them what happens. How does that sound?
Wow.
That was
A little bit.
I'm going to give you a +10 bonus to charisma. Go ahead and roll. A small pool of urine collects under the elderly dragonkin as, hands trembling, it hands you the keys. Then it dies of fear.
Awesome. Yeah, go team. Why don't you start unlocking the prisoners?
I'm on it.
As you free them, the prisoners run away from you in fear. What's next?
Let's go to the warlord's tent.
It's tent time.
Wait, have you forgotten the training camp? There's potential loot there.
Fine, how did I miss that?
I live for loot. Let me pick again.
Where do you wish to go?
Let's go to the training ground.
Loot sounds good. Let's go to the training ground.
Sweet.
Upon arriving
course
at
you
the
say
training
sweet.
ground, you are spotted by a heavy-set orc who immediately shouts and points. There
Oh.
are a dozen raiders on the training field, all of whom raise their weapons and charge.
Okay. So what do we do?
I cast Urgel's Acid Blast.
Overkill?
Damn.
You conjure up a wave of acid that washes over the charging orcs. Every raider suddenly starts screaming and writhing in pain. There's a sweet and sour kind of smell as the flesh melts off their bones like warm candle wax.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You see why I haven't really needed a partner?
The heavy-set orc sergeant
I still got the
remains.
keys, man.
He runs at you, swinging a massive warhammer.
All yours.
Pummel strike? No, fatal cleave.
Okay, let's end this. Fatal cleave.
You swing your great axe downward with both hands. The orc blinks, then splits open like a hot dog bun.
Fuck yeah! I'm awesome at this game.
It's going well.
Yeah, it is.
What about the loot?
Well, as the training ground is now a roiling pit of acid, it's unlikely any loot survived.
Dude.
Dang.
We all make mistakes, dude.
Don't worry, Elamon guy. We all make mistakes.
Elamon nods. Barb, the elf barbarian, is most wise and forgiving.
Gotta get him on my good side, right? Now the warlord's
It's tent
tent.
time. You enter the tent to find Durgaron, warlord of the Raiders of the Black Well, sitting comfortably at his throne.
The names, dude.
He's a huge red-eyed minotaur, swathed in a fine black cloak, gripping a two-handed sword that's easily 6 feet long. His laughter bellows, wah ha 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 ha.
I like the laugh.
Your lands and people are already mine. Your deeds here mean nothing. Your kingdom was weak. You are weak.
What an asshole.
I got this. I cast Zael's cataclysmic cone of fire.
The fire fizzles out on contact. Durgaron laughs again, holding up his right arm to show off his bracer of fire immunity.
Oh.
Shit. All of my battle spells are fire-based.
What about the acid
Except
one?
for, you know, Acid Blast, which someone used unnecessarily to show off for Chloe. Arb, what'll it be?
Annihilation Strike.
Holy shit! Annihilation Strike. That sounds boss as fuck.
One?
That's bad, right?
Yep.
Not for me. As you take your first step, you trip on a rock, collapsing onto
dude,
the
I
ground
died.
in a clangy jumble of metal. Your axe swings wildly to the side. Mikey, roll a reflex save.
Oh no.
He died.
Your axe strikes Elamon's leg. Legs. Plural. Severing both feet at the ankles.
Ooh. Shit. Okay, man, I'm sorry. You actually do care about this. So.
I am so sorry.
Durgaron moves toward
He
the
actually cares
crippled
about this.
Elmon.
I don't want to be a
Oh,
jerk.
Shit!
I told you this was my best boss.
You didn't tell me my character might die.
It's the end of
Durgaron
the freaking
approaches,
campaign, dude.
stomping
It
his
should
bloody
be able to
hooves.
happen.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
This is all my fault. Sort of. What should I do?
Jump in front of Elamon?
I jump in front of Elamon.
Wow. Thanks, Chloe.
Bard.
I mean, thanks, Barb.
Okay. Durgaron has now turned his attention toward you.
Bring it.
He charges, thrusting madly with his great sword.
Should I
Shit.
die?
Oh no.
Your attempt to dodge his thrust fails. Durgaron laughs as he impales you on his blade, lifting you high into the air.
Seriously?
Apparently
I can't
so.
do anything with that stupid bracer. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Hey, I chopped your feet off. We're even.
Yeah.
You feel your strength draining away as Durgaron lifts you higher into the air. It hurts like hell.
Oh, this hurts like hell! Swing for his arm?
I bring my axe down onto his arm. The one with the fire bracer thingy.
Oh, brilliant.
You'll have to roll high to hit. You're almost dead.
22!
Bring your axe down in a wicked chop, severing his arm completely. His bracer of fire immunity clings to the ground.
I cast Gignomi's Fire Strike of Flame.
Oh, snap!
Lying on the ground, you conjure a flaming spear,
With no
which
feet
flies from
and
your hands
bleeding
to
out.
spear Durgaron in the chest, incinerating him completely from the inside out.
Damn, Elamon.
Durgaron is defeated, but your wounds were too great.
Yeah,
I'm afraid Barb is dead.
of course.
I actually feel sad right now.
Of course you
Better
do.
to have
You
died a
died.
hero than live as a coward.
That was fun.
Sure.
Check out what I drew.
Oh, hey.
Mikey's got serious drawing skills.
Look at that. That looks awesome. Thank
Glad you enjoyed it, Chloe.
Yeah, I'll adventure with you anytime.
We'll see. Thanks for the game, nerds.
I enjoyed that.
Ready? Check.
Yes.
Next stop, chemistry class. Joy.
Joy. Like, let me be 100% honest. I have not really enjoyed any of the D&D sessions that I've played in the last year. Decade. If I'm terribly honest, I haven't played D&D for the past like 7 years, and before that I had one terrible session like 8 or 9 years ago in which I didn't have any fun. So it's been tough for me to give it another shot.
No, Chloe. Class is back
but honestly,
the other way.
that was fun. It all depends on the master, the dungeon master, or I honestly don't know most of the terms, but yeah, like
class,
creating a
that's just
character
one
is
more
fun,
excuse for Mom to sick David
and
on me.
just moving around, making up the stories is fun. Like all of that is fun. If the dungeon master's not good, it could be disastrous.
Oh, Carrie Price!
It's
Got
Chloe.
it. It's Chloe.
Oh, right. I'm just teasing. People have been taking me so seriously since I won the Beacon's Young Artist Award for my photography.
You look
don't
different.
say.
Between that and the Vortex Club, it's hard to keep people from putting me up on a pedestal or whatever. But you know all about that. What with Rachel Amber? Am I right?
Let's talk about Rachel Amber.
Wait. What about Rachel Amber?
Rachel posted a slamming selfie of you two having the time of your lives. Do tell.
We murdered him. No, to what?
Tell what, Victoria? It's a photo. Big deal.
But it's on Facebook. I mean, that basically means you and Rachel are like BFFs.
Oh, yeah.
We're really not.
So, what's she into? You know, what's her thing? Is it drugs? I'm not judging or anything. I figure if she's hanging out with you, she must be into some effed up shit. You know?
Dude.
Seriously, I don't know why you're talking to me about Rachel.
Oh, everybody loves her. Little Miss Perfect.
And you hate her for it.
So you're jealous of Rachel Amber. That's what's happening right now. Gotcha.
Oh, God, I don't have time for this. I didn't even finish the chemistry assignment, and you're being you. Ugh.
Let's walk away.
Why would Rachel Amber ever hang out with Carrie Price?
It's Chloe.
I mean, might not be the most awesome and meaningful name in the world, but you know, still my name, so please get it right. It's kind of insulting when people don't even try to do that. Alright, I was kind of looking for the thing
excuses to stay out here.
Yeah.
Must mean it's chemistry time.
I was kind of looking for the other thing to tag, but, you know, it was just not. It was just not.